I'd like to introduce you to Emily. We call her the Queen of Sheba because, as you can see, she has the life. She didn't have the best start in life, but she's definitely making up for it now. As just, you know, it can get hard for a cat. I mean, let's be honest. Like, yeah, I mean, poor thing. So this is Emily. She's a very pretty cat. I can't say she's one of the cuddliest cats. She's not really a cat that will let you cuddle her too much, but she is pretty. And she's probably about 6 years old now, I'd say. And this is pretty much how she spends most of her life when she's not eating. So yeah, definitely not neglected anymore, especially not since the start she had in life. So I'll take you back now and show you when we got her and how this poor little thing got her start in life. So her start in life wasn't the greatest. She, along with 3 of her siblings, were dumped in a box in a park and pretty much left to die. My 2 kids were actually playing at the park, found the box sitting under a tree and brought it home. So we were stuck now with 4 kittens. I rang the RSPCA to see if we could hand them in there, but because I asked what would happen to them, and they basically said they'd just get put down. So I just couldn't bear that to happen. So we took them to our local vet, got some supplies of formula, and I got some advice on how to actually raise kittens, because these kittens, they wouldn't have even been a week old. They still had their eyes closed. They were so tiny, and I mean, I wasn't even confident that they were going to live. So we took them to the vet. The vet checked them over, said they were, you know, in quite good condition, considering a bit dehydrated. We got all the formula and everything we needed to look after them. I think a lot of them, their eyes weren't even open, and the ones that were, they were pretty much glued shut because they weren't being taken care of. So got some advice on how to do all that. And yes, we basically decided that we would raise them and look after them until they were old enough to find new homes. So this is the 4 of them here. Emily's the one on the far left. She was actually the biggest one out of the litter. And yeah, we pretty much looked after them and learnt all about what it was to raise little kittens from being born. So that was her sad little start in life, and it was a good learning experience for the kids too, I think, though. They got quite a lot out of it. They were still only young at the time, and learnt a lot about what it is to look after a kitten. Even one thing I learnt was that you had to actually poop them, which was pretty much stimulate their genital area and bottom to actually poop. I didn't know that that was a thing, but yeah, apparently that's what the mother cat does to stimulate them to actually go to the toilet. So that was a new experience we had to learn also. And this was pretty much after their first bath. So we gave them a couple of days of good feeding to build up their strength a little bit. And then we gave them their first bath and cleaned them all up and made them look all nice and clean and fluffy. And they started to look really cute after that. So it definitely wasn't a great start to life. We also gave them lots of exercise and opportunities to move around and get their muscles in their legs a lot stronger. You watch, by this time next week they'll be playing. Success with eating. Did she get you? I'm tired. Oh no, here we go, here we go. So Emily's now pretty much an indoor cat, since our two dogs have the roam of the outside and they would pretty much rip her apart if they ever got hold of her. But I think she's pretty happy being inside. She's not that fussed about going outside at any time, so she's mainly an indoor cat. She has the roam of the house. We have her little cat litter station set up here near the laundry and bathroom. So we've got a cat litter under there, and a little shelf that it sits over it, and inside that we just keep all the cat litter to fill the box back up, and then in this one just all the supplies like the cat litter scoop, dustpan and brush, some plastic bags and some air freshener. So it's all there because my son is the one that actually is responsible for keeping this area clean. So that's where she goes to the toilet. Come. Keep walking. I'll show you where she eats. Come on, keep going. And we have her little eating station set up here in the butler's pantry. So she's always got fresh water and biscuits on hand 24/7, and we then also feed her a meat sachet once a night. And what we feed her is, these are the biscuits, normally whatever's on special. She's not a fussy cat, she'll eat anything. So those are the biscuits we're currently feeding her, and those are the little meat sachets. I like to use the single serve sachets. They might be a little bit more expensive, but I just find that there's less waste with those, because usually once I open a tin and we put it in the fridge, she doesn't normally eat it after that. So yeah, I just find that these are quite good for her. So that's what she eats. She sleeps anywhere she damn well pleases. The other little quirk that she has is she's absolutely obsessed with Denka Rub, the deep heat stuff that you put on sore muscles. If I put anything like that on me, she is just, I don't know, she rubs herself on it, she's licking it, she's just obsessed with it. Like, I can't actually get her away from me once I've got that stuff on. Like, I put some on my back the other night and she's literally digging into my back, licking it, rubbing her face all over it. I don't know what it is. It must be like the menthol or something in it that she's just, as soon as she smells it, she's obsessed. And she's also starting to get a bit obsessed with the smell of toothpaste as well. So it must be that minty sort of smell that she's just really obsessed with, because every time I'm brushing my teeth now, she's like pretty much in the sink licking the toothpaste up off the sink. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. So that's the little story of how Emily came into our lives. And stay tuned, I'll have a couple more videos for the rest of our pets. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye, Emily.